This is what happens to a TV set when the TV shows are re-airing from last year. The new TV shows, Bow Madness, Dream Season, Wildlife Obsession, starts third quarter of 2011. In the interim, I chose this set, stopped by the studio today to answer a question here on the Inner Circle for Ask the Drurys. This question comes from Craig Charles. He says, how early do you start shed hunting, and what is the peak drop point for most bucks? Does it vary what time of the year they drop horns across the country? So I think I'll answer that question first by saying I think the major critical mistake you can make is start shed hunting too early. Because if you think about it, you're penetrating where they live. And essentially to whitetails, you're their predator. And if you keep penetrating looking for antlers and they're still on their heads, you're going to, over time, do damage to the farm, and they're not going to drop them, at least if you're penetrating and bumping them out of the area, they're not going to drop them where they normally would. So I think patience is a virtue. Practice it during shed season. Personally, we don't like to go until mid to late March here in the Midwest. Generally, right around that St. Patrick's Day time frame. I know a lot of guys that season ends January 31st and February 5th. They're out there shed hunting. And from my experience, most of the deer, 50 to 60, maybe even up to 80%, regardless of how severe the winter is, are still packing through mid-February.